Hello Flosstube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Ashcraft. If you are new here, you can find me on Instagram at that same name. I will have everything linked and spelled down below in the description box. This is my Flosstube channel where I talk about all things cross stitch and anything else I feel like. Today is July 22nd. It is episode 38. Tomorrow is my husband's birthday. We are both 29 years old. We're 9 days apart. But I don't really get to do much because I will be out of the office all day. So, but I will talk about at the end a little bit of a life update and some fun plans for this weekend. I did not have a video last week. My daughter and my husband were sick, and you know, sometimes something's gotta give. And when something's got to give at home, it's usually filming a video. So I am here today. I have a whip, I have a finish, and I have an FFO, and I have a little bit of haul. So we're gonna try to rapid fire this because I'm on my lunch break. I did see the gardener, so I'm sure he'll be making an appearance today. Something I will mention, which I mean, I guess I could put it in my haul section, but because it's sitting right here. I did reorganize my fancy floss. This is not in its final form because I am going to separate it out more, but I did get one of these, like, I think it's a Snapware container from Snapware from Joann's. So in the top, because it's small, I've kept all my extra floss rings and all of my almond M&M's silks. This entire section is forbidden fiber. Like, tell me you love forbidden fiber floss without telling me you love forbidden fiber floss. Right there. And then everything else down here, I think I have like Color and Cotton, Weeks, some other stuff. I think I have like one random from some random company. Oh, you can tell the Bridgerton ones are in there. So, I plan on separating them out more, like by color, but for now I'm just doing it, keeping forbidden fiber in its own and then everything else in the bottom. So, I got that this weekend and I was very excited about it. I've been in an organizing kick. We went to IKEA this weekend. I've organized everything except for the kids' closet where all their toys are. Like, it feels good. So I think I'm going to start with my finish first because it's something that everybody has seen. I also keep my finishes on these hangers. It really helps, and I just keep them in a closet. So this is Candy Corn of Mischief by Bent Creek, and it is done. Look at this. This is an 18 count linen, and the floss is pearl cotton. It's stitched 1 strand over 2 linen strands, so 1 over 2. The only thing that's not pearl cotton is the stuff that's used for the French knots and the back stitching. That's just a regular DMC floss, like just a regular cotton floss, right? All of this came from the kit. So this you can only buy this pattern in a kit unless you find somebody like on eBay selling it with the pattern by itself. But I really enjoyed it. It's a super, super quick stitch, super quick. I ended up, when I put down Farmhouse Christmas, I was gonna only work on this for 2 days and then go and pick up my next Christmas in July whip. But once I started working on this and I realized how close I was to finishing, I just plowed through and I finished it the night before my birthday, so the 13th, Harrison Ford's birthday. And so that was really exciting because I kind of thought of it like my birthday finish. So I'm really excited to FFO this. I will, I'm going to wait till I get closer to Halloween so I kind of have an idea of what decor I have and then, you know, what I could make out of this. I don't know what I want to do. I don't remember I don't remember how Erin finished hers. Erin from the Steel City Stitchers. I'll have to go back and watch one of their videos from last year to see how she finished it, or look on her Instagram. It might be on there too. So I'll have to go check. But this is such a fun stitch. A ton of you have messaged me or have commented saying that you want to do this one. Highly recommend. It's so cute, so quick. I'm going to keep the pattern because I think I'm going to stitch another one for my mom. I feel like this is a pattern that I feel like would be up in my mom's house during Halloween. So I'm not going to do it anytime soon because they sold their house and now they're building their house on their property, and so they're living in a trailer. And so she doesn't need any cross stitch right now, other than the whips she's working on, which my mom, I think I told you all that my mom has picked up cross stitching again. She texted me the other day saying that she's going to start bobbinating. So that's kind of fun. So I'm going to, maybe next year when their house is done, I hope their house is done next year, I will stitch this for her. For the most part, my dad is my stepdad. Although, I mean, honestly, he's like my dad. He loves me like a real daughter. So, he is pretty much building the house by himself with like the help of his friends. So it's on his timeline. And he's busy. He works as a police officer, so he's busy. So I don't know when their house is going to get done, but it will one day, and it's going to be great. Okay, so I'll show you my whip next because my FFO, my fully finished object, kind of leads me into what my plans are for this weekend. So continuing on with Christmas in July, my next Christmas whip that I picked up after I worked on Farmhouse Christmas is Plaid Tidings by Little Stitch Girl. One of my favorite whips. I love this so much. And I've worked my entire 5 days on this, so I'm ready to set this down and pick up my next one. Look at this. I have color completed this dark gray color, so I'm so happy about that. And I was gonna try to fill in all these squares to fill in the plaid, but the gray color I need is not in my project bag, so I think I pulled it out for another project. I'm thinking I pulled it out for the Shannon Christine Halloween ornaments that I'm going to start in August, but I'm not entirely sure. So I've color completed this gray color. I did a lot of the white. I think the only white I have left in the house is on the door. But I made a ton of progress on this. Tons of progress. I'm really happy with how this came out. My original intention was to do them all in a row and connect them so that it looks like a street, a street of plaid houses. But I'm starting to kind of lean towards doing them individually, which I could still do because I have enough fabric on both sides of this to be able to stitch them individually and like have enough space in between them to finish them. So I'm going back and forth. So if you have suggestions on whether I should stitch them in a row like a street or if I should do them individually, let me know. So I'm going to now put this away, and I think the next Christmas whip I'm going to pick up is going to be the Frosted Pumpkins Christmas wreath. And the reason for that, which leads me into my weekend plans, we are going back home. We're from Vista and Oceanside, California, which is North County, San Diego. If you know like Carlsbad or Camp Pendleton, we are near there. And so we are gonna go home. We're only gonna be there for the weekend. So I feel like an easy whip to take with me is the Christmas wreath because everything, like all of my floss is bobbinated within a floss buddy. and it's Ada, so I don't have to worry about counting too much, and I think that's probably my best option. The other thing I finally get to give is my Irish blessing. Oh, okay, let's do it like this. So I ran out of time, so I framed it myself. I struggled a little bit finding a good frame because the stitch size is just slightly bigger than 8 by 10, and most frames have an 8 by 10 opening. I could not find practically anything with 8.5 by 11. I think this is, I want to say this is 8 by 12, and it's just a simple black frame. I decided not to cut off the excess because there really is not a lot of excess. I mean, it's just like tiny bits, and I want to be able to have that excess if I want to reframe this professionally later. So this is the best I got. I mean, I like took it off and repositioned it several times, so it's not perfect, but it's as perfect as it's gonna be. I'm giving this to my stepdad's mom, my grandma, and I am so excited. I know she'll like it. I know she'll like it a lot. She comes from Irish heritage as well, so I know she'll like that. So I'm very excited. So this is the last time you will see this. We will all just marvel in its beauty. One more time, this was my March Madness winner, and I finished it like April 1st to April 2nd, somewhere around then, because it took so long. It's a lot of dense stitching, and this seam up here is full coverage. So yeah, I'm happy to have finished it, and I am so happy that it's gonna go to its final home. Yay. Speaking of full coverage, I am doing the Black Needles Society Gilmore Girls retreat, and Katie posted the supplies list this week or last week, and told us that the patterns are full coverage. And similar to Frogwarts, it's going to be several years, and so this year's is the fall, the autumn portion. Then there's going to be a winter, a summer, and a spring. The patterns are going to go in a line if you want to connect them, similar to Frogwarts, where you could connect them all like down in a row. So these ones could be connected across, and they're full coverage. I can't decide if I just want to go with plain white linen or Aida, or if I want to do the pre-gridded stuff that most people use for their Hades. I know Darcy Cameron doesn't use the pre-gridded stuff, but people like Teresa Little Stitcher does. So if you have any, this will be my first full coverage. So if you have any experience with full coverage and you have a preference of plain versus pre-gridded, or I think there might be different kinds of pre-gridded fabric, I'm not 100% sure. If there are and you have a preference or a size preference or whatever, just send me a message, comment down below something, because I'm a little like, I don't know what to do. But I'm so excited, and I can't wait to receive my box, to see what's in it, to see what the pattern is. I'm so excited. So that is everything that I've worked on over the past 2 weeks. I have a little bit of haul. What do I want to start with? Oh, something that I picked up, the Halloween special edition from Just Cross Stitch magazine. If you want to see a really good, funny flip through of this, Autumn Lane Stitchery did one, and Aaron talked about his designs, which this is one of them, and then the other one that I'm so obsessed with, I love it so much, is this one. This is their other one. And you guys know I love Autumn Lane Stitchery, and I love owls. And he said the inspiration behind this was Harry Potter. So it's like a little Harry Potter scarf, which had me thinking maybe I should change the colors of the scarf to be Ravenclaw, because I'm a Ravenclaw. So there are so many good good patterns in here. Like, there's not a dud in the bunch. I love them all. I want to stitch them all. Don't have enough time for that. But they are so, like, look at how many are here. There are so many. And several designers in here that I've never stitched before that I've had my eye on that I'm super excited for. Like this Biscornu right here is by Panuchka, which I heard about from Michelle Bendy, and I have my eye on several patterns on Etsy, and so I'm like super excited about this. But they're just, look at it, they're so good. Like, oh my gosh, okay, sorry, again, Frosted Pumpkins, Witchy Stitcher, Panuchka, Autumn Lane. What are some other ones that I saw? That were some others that I like that really stood out. They're so good. Oh, this one with the crows, Rosewood Manor. Also, look at that guy. That guy's amazing. So yeah, if you want to see a flip through, go check out Autumn Lane's video. Let's see. All right, I purchased from several D-stashes. I'll do my Color and Cotton July Floss of the Month at end. So one D-stash that I purchased from Lollipop Stitches. Again, if you don't watch her channel, go watch her channel. I love watching her, and she's got the cutest stuff in her Etsy store. But she had this 25 count Lugana by Lori Holt in like this tan color. Also, look how big this piece is. It's 27 by 36. That's big. So I had been wanting to try 25 count. So I'm excited to finally have some. And this is a good color for pretty much anything. Michelle had a live sale this week. Fastest shipping ever. Let me tell ya. The live sale was on Monday. She shipped it on Tuesday. I just got it in the mail today, Thursday. Granted, she's in Oregon, I'm in California, so, but the expected, like, delivery date was Saturday. It came 2 days early. So, I got her pattern. The personal is political, and it comes with the Color and Cotton. So I was really excited for this. I really like this pattern. I really like this butterfly. And then, especially since it was Color and Cotton, I was like, yeah, sold. Me, please. Okay, the last D-stash I shopped at, Annie, Joy-Filled Stitcher, had a D-stash on Instagram. Again, I'll have all these people linked down below. Great channels, guys. So many great people. There we go. To watch. I purchased 3 things from her D-stash. One, a bendy flip, because you can't have too many of them. At least I can't. I got this little piece of fabric. I had been wanting some polka dot fabric, so this is super cute. And it's like a bluish color, I think. Yeah, this is blue. And it's just gonna be good for 4 smalls. Okay, so the last thing that I bought from her D-stash is a biggin. She was selling some of her whips and sold them with the pattern, the floss, the project bag on some of them. She was selling the whole kit and caboodle. This one, a little spendy, but it came with all of the floss, all of the fancy floss, all of the embellishments, the pattern, the custom cut of fabric, her start on this pattern. When I opened it up, there's also a needle minder and a project bag. And this is one that I have been wanting, and I just haven't picked it up yet. It's Mirabilia Snow Queen, which anybody who sees this, it's Elsa. It is Elsa and Sven, which those are beloved characters in our household. When you have a 4-year-old little girl, they're beloved. So here's the pattern. Beautiful project bag with a handle. Okay. All of the floss. All the embellishments. It looks like she bought the embellishment pack. So all of the beads and Krynic. And I think I saw Whisper thread in here, which this will be the first time I use Whisper thread. Anything else that's in here that's different? No. All of the Karen water lilies. She got a custom, oh, here's another thing of water lilies. She got a custom, oh, here's the inside of this bag. Look at that, that's gorgeous. She got a custom cut from Be Stitch Me. Love Be Stitch Me, guys. Yeah, I mean, you guys know. For this, this is gigantic, first of all. Look how much she's done. Okay, first of all, doesn't even fit in the frame. It's so big. But look how much she's done. That's I'm so excited because for me the hardest part is starting and like actually doing it. And now I just have to sit down and do it. And see, like it even came with her needle minder. How cute is that needle minder? So I saw this and at first I was like, oh man, I don't know if I should. And then I was like, no, do it, because then you are more inclined to actually stitch on it because it's already started. So I did it. And even when I commented and I said, me please, and then in parentheses I said, as I say to myself, F it, I'm going to buy it. So yeah, I'm so excited for this. And I mean, this is one of the first patterns that I saw. I'm sure I say that about a lot of patterns, but I saw this on somebody's Flosstube before I really knew much about Mirabilia, and I saw this finished and I thought, this is amazing. And I love this pattern. And it just, it also helps that she reminds me of Elsa. So that is that one. I probably won't work on it until after I'm done stitching like fall and Halloween stuff, because this gives me all of the Christmas and winter vibes, and right now I'm in like a major like fall mood. I want it to be fall, I want it to be Halloween, I want pumpkin everything, I want cooler weather because it's consistently 108 to 112 degrees here. Like I step outside and I instantly am sweating. So I will wait till after Halloween to work on this, but I'm very excited about that. Okay, and then the last thing that I got in the mail is my Color and Cotton Floss of the Month for July. I get 10 skeins of all colors. So if you haven't gotten your floss yet, look away now. I will give you a second. Okay. I'm pulling them out now. How beautiful are these? I will try not to describe the colors too much, but I think, yeah, these are the brights. These are the prim. I think, yeah, yep. So these look super pretty. And I like how complementary these two packs are too. So I'm slowly accumulating more Color and Cotton, and I'm not mad about it. This one though, this is a beautiful color. There's a slight variegation in it, and it is beautiful. So those of you who looked away can look back now. So that is all of my haul. Let's see, for like a little update type of thing. So last week was my birthday, didn't really do much. I didn't even stitch on my birthday. I was so tired. I put my daughter to bed and then off I went. I sat down on the couch. I don't even think I looked at the TV or looked at my phone. I think I literally just laid down and fell asleep, and then got awoken by my husband when he got home from work. Frogwarts was a couple weeks ago. That was a lot of fun. I didn't do any of the stitching challenges because I had to work, but I was able to do stash dives, the digital dives, and I went to all of the like live videos that they did at the end of the night. And I'm glad I did Frogwarts because I now feel like I have a good foundation of what their other retreats are like, so I'm not going to feel as nervous going into Gilmore Girls. Amelia and Brett were sick. They had like a legit cold, like a cold that I would get in the middle of December. I have no idea where it came from. Let's see, what else did we do? We're going, oh, okay. So when we go back home this weekend, so all of our family lives in San Diego County except for my husband's grandparents and his mom. They live in Garden Grove, and I found out recently there is an LNS across the street from their house, and it has been there. It was there when we lived down there, and I'm like, all of these years I could have been going to that LNS. Really? So when we drive down on Saturday, we're gonna stop by his grandparents' house. Their hours are a little wonky, so they're only open Saturdays from 10 to 3 and Tuesday through Thursday. It's called Needle Points LTD. It's in Garden Grove on Valley View, right where the 22 and the 405 connect. When we're visiting his grandparents on Saturday, I'm going to pop over there. I think my mother-in-law said that she might go with me, which I think would be really fun because I think cross-stitch would be a really good hobby for her to do. And if she goes, then my daughter will probably want to go. So it'll be like a nice little girls' trip. Across the street, I'm making a list. It looks like from their pictures that they have a lot of floss. I know they have Krynic. I know they have fancy floss. So I'm going to look through a lot of my projects and see if there's anything that I need that I can't readily get here because, I mean, there's no LNS nearby here. The nearest one is like 2 hours away. So I know I'm going to pick up some Krynic. I know I'm going to pick up some fancy floss. I don't know if they have patterns. I would assume they do, but I don't know. On their website, they talk about Mirabilia, so probably going to pick up one of those if they have them. But I'm so excited. This is my first time going to an LNS since I started stitching again. I'm so excited. And I told my friend Dawn, who lives not too far away. I think she lives about a half hour or less from where that store is. So I'm hoping my friend Dawn can pop over and say hi. I don't even think that she knew that LNS was there either. So that would be really fun because Dawn was, I think she was legit like my first friend that I made when I started Flosstube and started stitching again. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Let me think. Anything else happen this week? Oh yeah, I got a haircut. I'm sure some of you were sitting here like, when are you gonna talk about that? I got my haircut Tuesday. Yep. Tuesday. I thought after I was done, like while I was there, and she's like, do you like this length? Do you want to go shorter? And I thought like, I think I'm good. Then I got home and I thought I could probably go like an inch shorter, but I can still do a small bun. So I think I'm okay with this length. I was looking at pictures and I think it's a little longer than the last time I cut it. I think it's fine. I already feel like everything feels lighter because my hair is very thick, very full, very heavy. So when it was long, and I mean it was like down to my mid back, if I put it up in a ponytail, if I put it up in a bun, even a low bun, I would get a headache within 5 to 10 minutes. So I've put my hair up like just in a little bun a couple of times, like when we've gone to swim lessons, and I feel fine. So it's nice. I did not get my hair dyed though. I said I will wait until fall. My grays can have their days in the sun a little bit longer, and then I'm getting it dyed. Probably, oh my gosh, you can see it. It's like they're highlighted. Go away, go away. So, so yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And I can't stop playing with my hair. Maybe because you can't really run your fingers through it when it's super long. Like you can, but you can't. So it was funny though, because when I went and I got my hair cut on my lunch break, so when I picked up my kids that day, our daycare lady looked at me and she goes, "Your hair's short." Was it short this morning? Like this morning when I dropped them off, and I was like, "No, I got it cut on lunch." She said, "Okay, good," because I thought I was losing it for a minute. So that's everything. This is a lot. I need to go put it away. So yeah, I'm very excited for this weekend. I keep looking at this. I can't wait to give this to her, because I bought this kit, this Irish Blessing kit, when I was in law school, and I just kept it for years and said one day I'll get around to it. And then I don't know what it was, but last year when I picked it up and I said, okay, I'm going to finally stitch this, I looked at it and I said, I want to give this to my grandma. Like, there's something about this that just, it reminds me of her. And so I want to stitch it for her. And me being me, thought, I'll have it done by Christmas. That did not happen. I mean, at least I had it done before this Christmas. But I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited. So, that's it. That's everything. That's it. Do I have any other things coming? I don't think so. I think my haul for the next few weeks should be minimal. Should be minimal. Mary, stop spending money. No promises. Okay, wait, no, I take that back because I'm going to the L&S, so I just need to set a budget for myself. Because I will. My mom gave me money for my birthday. That's what I'm going to use. Alrighty then. So that's it. That is everything. Let me know about the fabric for full coverage. What was the other thing I asked about? I think that was everything I asked. I think so. I am starting to work in the office more. I've been going in every single day now, so I keep going back and forth on whether I will continue once a week videos or if I will switch to every other week. Just in terms of feasibility and, you know, making sure that I'm home for lunch on Thursdays or wake up early in the morning or whatever. So that is kind of what I'm toying with. I think a lot of Flosstubers do videos every other week. I think probably the most popular times are once a week and once every 2 weeks. So, but if you have very strong opinions about one video a week versus one video every 2 weeks, let me know down below. So I think that's everything. And I will see you next week with probably a large haul from that L&S. If you follow me on Instagram, check my stories on Saturday. I plan on sharing video of it because when I think of an L&S, I think of the Midwest. Like I think of Keepsakes, you know, in Cincinnati or some of the other bigger ones. In the Midwest, I feel like California is not really, there's probably not a huge market for cross stitch here. So the fact that there are LNSs here, and I know some of you who watch are from California, so check my stories on Instagram on Saturday and Sunday, part of Sunday, because they'll be up for 24 hours, to see videos of that store. So that's it, and I'll see you next week.